We thank the Lord for giving you the eagerness to learn the Bible lessons daily. These programs are sent every day to help those who do not get the time to read the Bible systematically, as well as those who have already read the Bible several times yet desire to get reminded about the teachings of the Bible in a clear and deep way in English and Tamil languages. These programs are being sent in both audio and script formats every day to help us grow in the knowledge of God. Kindly continue to listen, read, and be benefited by these lessons daily. However, these programs should in no way be used to replace the Bible. These are being sent mainly to encourage and motivate you to read and to study your own Bibles regularly. God bless you all.
Learn the Bible series, program number 109, Bible Depth Notes, Part 8, Portion 3, pages 5-6, the book of Colossians. What are the advices that Paul gives to the believers in the Colossian church for their growth in the knowledge of Christ? Colossians 1:12-22. How does Paul define Lord Jesus in this passage? 1. He is the one who has delivered us from the power of Satan and admitted us into his kingdom. 2. He is the one who strengthens us with his mighty power to be patient and long-suffering people in the midst of adverse circumstances in life. He is the one who keeps us joyful even in the midst of calamities. 3. Jesus was the exact visible image on the earth of the invisible God in heaven. 4. Jesus existed even before the first creation was formed by God. 5. All the creations in the heaven and the earth were formed only by Jesus and for his pleasure only. 6. Jesus is also the head of the church because the church is also his creation as well. 7. It is only Jesus who enables us to present ourselves as holy, unblameable, and irreproachable persons in love before God. Colossians 2:8-23. Some false preachers in Colossae had turned away the believers from their faith on Jesus through their worldly wisdom and their cunning ways. What did they say? Verse 16, they said that the salvation by Lord Jesus alone was not enough for the believers. They must also appease some planets by avoiding certain foods and drinks on some festival days, Sabbath days, the first day of the month, etc. As such practices would take the believer to bondage under Satan once again, Paul wants the Colossian church not to do it. Why? Verse 15, what had the Lord Jesus done? He had already spoiled the entire divisions of Satan's kingdom and triumphed over them. So Paul says that Lord Jesus alone is enough for the believers and that they need not get afraid about any evil influence from any planets. Verse 19, also these false preachers said that the believers must worship some angels in addition to Lord Jesus. Paul condemns them that such things are the doctrines of men and asks the believers to reject them outright. Colossians 3:1-5, Paul writes in this passage that the believers should not seek to grow in their earthly possessions but seek only to heavenly inheritances. He asks them to subdue the members of their body so that they can overcome fornication, uncleanness, wrong affections, evil desires, and covetousness of money, etc. Colossians 3:8-14 also Paul advises the believers to keep away from anger, wrath, jealousy, blasphemy, and filthy words, and put on compassion, kindness, humility, meekness, long suffering, forgiveness, and adorn themselves with love for a good relationship with God. God willing, we shall learn the book of 1 Thessalonians in our next program. God bless you all.